Raw materials, reception and control. Food processing combines raw food ingredients to produce marketable food products that can be easily prepared and served by the consumer. Food of high quality can be produced from raw materials of high quality, therefore, careful attention must be paid to the raw material specifications, reception, storage, and control. Raw material ingredients. The raw material ingredients for food production and processing are mainly a product of agriculture. Raw materials can be divided into two basic classes according to their origins, plant or animal. Ingredients of plant origin could be fresh or processed and include cereals and cereal products, legumes and legumes products, fruit and vegetable and their products. Ingredients of animal origin could be also fresh or processed and include meat, chicken and fish, milk and milk product. The form and the type of plant or animal ingredients that should be used in the food processing depend on the specification and characteristics of the final product. Food additives are other raw material ingredients that have an impact on food processing and production, though they are mixed in small quantities with other products. Water is also an important raw material in the food industry. Water come in different forms, liquid, ice or steam, and it may be an integral component of the final product, as in soft drinks. Therefore, the quality and the hygienic level of water source should be guaranteed. Packaging materials of food products are an important type of raw materials which play a significant role in determining the shelf life of the product. Raw material specifications. Raw materials used in food processing need to have certain specifications in order to obtain the desired characteristics of the final product. Raw material specifications such as sensory specifications, which include color, texture, and maturity, smell and flavor. Chemical specifications, that include moisture content, acidity and pH, sugar content, protein and fat contents. Biological specifications, which include microbiological level and their toxins that may lead to a deterioration of quality, as well as posing a safety problem. Physical specifications, such as temperature and geometry of raw materials. The specifications of raw materials determine its suitability for the manufacturing of the product, therefore attention should be paid for the specifications and the suppliers of raw materials. Purchasing of raw materials from reliable sources, sold by reputable suppliers, with the right specifications are a vital consideration to the quality of processed products. Raw materials control. Each delivered raw material should be complied with the written specifications. Raw materials are quarantined in the assigned segregated area until inspected, sampled, and tested against the required specifications, where appropriate immediate checks are carried out for off flavors, off odors, or defects. Identity test is performed in the case of food additives. A reference code is given to each delivered or batched item to identify it in storage, or in processing, to be easily trackable. Raw materials should be located, marked clearly, and stored under hygienic conditions and in specific conditions appropriate to their requirements indicated in their specifications, to prevent their accidental deterioration and misuse. All raw materials requiring refrigeration or freezing should be immediately stored once inspection activities have been completed. All raw materials should be free from insects and rodent infestation and free of contamination from other sources. A regular inspection and testing of stocks of raw materials are a request to ensure that they remain in acceptable conditions. A correct and effective stock rotation first in first out should be observed when issuing or use the raw materials from store for production. The first expire first out principle is used in the case of food additives where appropriate. The issuing of the raw materials from the store requires a documented procedure under the supervision of the defined responsible person. Depending on the product being manufactured, the ingredients involved, and the nature of the process and equipment, dispensing of the required quantities of ingredients could take various forms, including manual or automatic dispensing by weight, or by volume. In each case, the weighing or measuring equipment should have the capacity, accuracy, and precision appropriate to the purpose, whereas the accuracy should be regularly checked. Records should be kept to enable the quantities of materials issued to be checked against the quantity or number of batches of the manufactured product. The addition of each ingredient of raw materials with the quantities used, should be recorded at the time to minimize the risk of accidental omission or double addition. To assure and guarantee the quality of raw materials, an effective reception, storage and control services are needed.